Op finds a fancy pigeon in a park and looks to Reddit for help. I am not Op. The Op is you, the lost pumpkin posted in r. Vancouver. / Abandoned fancy pigeon at Burnaby Central Park May 18, 2023. Found in Central Park Burnaby looking very sad in the cardboard box it had been dumped in. Its wings are clipped and it's very tame. I was able to scoop it up and carry it home in my shirt. It was clearly dumped, and I'm just waiting for a call back from the shelter. It was clearly dumped, but I'm posting just in case it was dumped by not the original owner. Link. Unfortunately it is not wildlife. Its wings are clipped, and with those feet feather IDK if it would ever be able to survive in nature. This is very much a pet. Link. Top comment from you, Cowskeeper. If you bring it to me in Aldergrove I'll care for it on my farm. It can seek sanctuary here. Link. Oops says they are too far away to transport the pigeon. I'm so far from Aldergrove. But I will tell the animal shelter that when I get it to them. I unfortunately have 2 cats. So for the sake of the bird I'm trying to get it out of my house ASAP. Link. Less than 2 hours later another user U, Marquee of Stars offers to drive the pigeon from U, the lost pumpkin to you, Cowskeeper. I'll do it. I'm not doing anything. Link. U, Marquee of Stars comments they have picked up the bird and are en route. Includes a pic of the pigeon. Will do. We'll be headed east shortly. Link. A few hours later U, Marquee of Stars confirms the pigeon delivery to you, Cowskeeper. Delivery complete. And I got a dozen farm fresh chicken eggs for making the trip. Having grown up on a chicken farm, I can always appreciate eggs from well-loved birds. Link. / Update. Abandoned pigeon update from you, Cowskeeper May 18, 2023. Same day. How amazing you all are. Rescue this sweet bird, then connect with another Redditor to bring the bird to me for sanctuary. This sweet pigeon is quite friendly and loving. Thank you all for coming together to save it. Red heart. You, Cowskeeper confirms the pigeon is in her care and will stay on the farm. I've given it free roam of our barn. Few moments ago I made it a perch in a large enclosure for the night and it settled in. Tomorrow I'll let it roam again. Link. / Heartwarming story of Redditors helping Redditors. Thank you to you, Marquee of Stars, and you, Cowskeeper, for transport and adoption, and you, the lost pumpkin, for saving the pigeon. Reminder I am not Op. Hi. I took in Pidgey. It was also featured in our local newspaper. https www.burnabynow.com/localnews/ridiculous feathers fancy pigeon abandoned at Burnaby Park 7037800. Pidgey is doing really well at our farm. Joined our flock of chickens without issue. Roams around with them during the day and perches up with them in the barn at night, smiling face with hearts. What a sweet story and a fluffy bird. Several years ago I found an injured pigeon in the intersection by our house. I scooped it up no problem and brought it home and put it in a box. Okay, now I've got an injured pigeon. What do I do with it? Amazingly, the local raptor rescue also takes pigeons. I call them up and they tell me that the pigeon lady isn't home yet. But here's her address, just leave the bird in a box on her porch. Oh, and also there's a woman with baby bunnies that need to get to this same rescuer. Could you pick them up? I agree. They give me another address and I pack up my pigeon and we go to get the bunnies. The woman with the bunnies, of course, was expecting me to be affiliated with the rescue organization. We shared a laugh over me just being a random lady with a pigeon, a car, and time to pick up bunnies. And that's how I found myself the closest I've ever been to a modern Disney princess, with a backseat full of wild animals. It's a truly cherished memory. Pigeons never get the love they deserve. They're utterly gorgeous birds. cute, both the story and the pictures. Aw, poor thing. A coworker of mine breeds and raises fancy pigeons, and has showed us pics of them in the past. This type can't fly well due to its foot plumage. So clipped or not, it'd be easy prey. Glad these kind people came together to give it a place to roost in peace. I'll do it. I'm not doing anything what a mensch. People who dump their pets are the worst. I live in a rural area, and it's not uncommon to find a dog that's been dumped. Ah, the poor baby. I love it when an army gets together to help, like that smiley face. I need updates on how this pigeon is settling in. Me. How fancy could a pigeon be? Opens post. Would I know, that is a fancy pigeon. You missed this great comment chain from the on-call pigeon chauffeur. I sure hope he likes emo music, cuz that's in his near future. Did he enjoy the music? There was some cooing, but I can't be sure if it was with the music or a complaint. Wow, that is a fancy pigeon. I once had a lost pigeon show up at my home. I contacted the org listed on its leg tag, and the owner drove from the next state to retrieve it. It was obviously not a wild pigeon, but nothing as fancy as the one in this post. We had a bird hostel for an exhausted, lost dove one time. You know the doves released at weddings and stuff? They fly back home, but sometimes they get tired and lost. And one crashed in our yard in our feral cat-filled neighborhood. So we caught it, put it in the cat carrier, fed it some barley and flaxseed, and called like 20 rescues before someone finally came and picked the poor thing up. I imagine he's back at work, odd, the little foot rings and all. The person that drove the pigeon to the farm is such an icon. There's another update with a pic posted by you, Cowskeeper. Update. I love pigeons. They used to be as beloved as dogs. They're very friendly and smart animals. That's a lovely story. Smile. He is indeed a very fancy gentleman. I was hoping the last link would include a picture of him all settled in for the night. This is in my city. Sad thing is there are a lot of people who race birds. They spray them with color and it's horrible. In the fall, spring you will find birds with pink and purple paint on then.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.